Welcome along to Goal Time, your new and unique way to bet on football as we look at the first Champions League semi-final between Juventus and Real Madrid. Welcome along to Goal Time then, your new and exciting way to bet on football. 1, 2, 3 and 4 goal options, of course, and 40 separate 5-minute sections to put your one goal into. And if your time has passed, you can then go again until the referee blows his final whistle. So plenty of exciting ways to bet on football. We're looking at Champions League action on Tuesday night as Juventus and Real Madrid go head to head. In a moment or two, Chris is going to tell us the stats of who, when and why they might score. First off, we'll look at a bit of the league form going into it. Well, Juventus have been crowned champions of Scudetto for the third year running this weekend. Their win has put them top of the table. They can't be caught, so they're going very well indeed. The 1-0 win over Sampdoria was enough to give them that crown for the third year, as we say, on the bounce. Maxi Allegri's men are good at home as well, so they will certainly be expecting to beat Real Madrid, you'd have thought, and taken away advantage to Madrid in the next round. They haven't been beaten at all at home in the Italian league all season. They hardly concede a goal. They've not lost a game, conceded 9 in the entire campaign. Tremendous home record. Real Madrid, the current European champions, of course, they're the Champions League winners. They'll be looking to be the first team ever to defend that crown. Nobody's ever defended the Champions League crown. Things are going really well for Real Madrid as well, although they do sit 2 points behind Barcelona in the Spanish league. They still fancy their chances at that. They would beat Sevilla at the weekend with thanks to a Ronaldo hat-trick, yet another Ronaldo hat-trick. Gareth Bale has returned to the Real Madrid side as well, so they will be going into this clash with confidence. The two met in 2013 in this competition. There were 4 goals in the clash in Turin and 3 in Madrid, and it was the Italians who came out on top. But when are the goals going to go in, if there are any?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a tight one, isn't it? The first leg of these Champions League games tend to be, and with Juventus involved, that could well be the case as well. They only managed to score once over the 2 legs against Monaco in the quarter-finals, and they were particularly defensive in both of those games, so perhaps it's going to be a tight game, this one. Juve have scored 13 times in the Champions League this season. 8 of those have come at home. 5 in the second half and just 3 in the first period, so they do like to keep it tight early doors. Not prolific scorers. In the Italian league, they have scored 41 times at home, but even that is probably not a particularly great record given how dominant they are in Italy. Most of those goals come in the first half of matches in the Italian league as well, but as we say, in the Champions League, they do tend to keep it tight. Majority of their goals do tend to come between the 61st and 75th minute. That will be goal time sections 27 to 31 on Tuesday night. They're spread out fairly evenly as well in the first half. If you're looking to back them in the first half, despite what we're saying, the most goals come between the 30th and 45th minute. That will be goal time sections 13 to 19. They do not concede many at home as far as Real Madrid are concerned. Just 3 so far in the Champions League, and 2 of those came in the same game against Olympiacos in the group stages. Well, as for Real Madrid, they've only failed to score once in the Champions League this season. That was on their travels to Atletico Madrid in the quarter-finals. They've scored 22 goals in the Champions League in total. 8 of those have only come away from home, with 6 coming in the second half. Of the Champions League goals, they scored the majority over 3 sections. Just slightly more between minutes 16 to 30. That's sections 8 to 12 on Tuesday night, and then evenly spread out between minutes 31 to 45, sections 14 to 20, and 76 to 90. That's sections 34 to 40. They don't score anywhere near as many goals in Europe as they do in Spain, where they bang in the goals for fun. But with Cristiano Ronaldo up front, they always have a sniff of a goal. So potentially a tight game in prospect, we reckon, but 1 or 2 goals either way is it a possibility?
So there you go. You take what you think out of that. 1, 2, 3 or 4 goal options on Goal Time. 4 goal option gives you that chance of £100,000.